This is Mrs. Sharpley. I'm going to talk as fast as I can. We are going to do a Sudoku puzzle with letters instead of numbers. We have our 4 boxes here, okay? Or, well, actually, there's 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And within each box, you're going to try and use the letters from the word at the top. So we need to use a K, I, D, N, an A, and a P. But when we put them in a box, there can't be that letter in the same row or column. Okay, so I like to start with a box that has as many letters as possible. So I'm going to start with this first one here. We'll start with our K, and it's a possibility that this one could be a K or this one could be a K. So I always use a pencil because I like to lightly write in what I think it might be, and then I can always do some erasing later. I don't have a K in this row, I don't have a K in this row, and I won't have any other K's in this row. So it's good for right now. So I have my K, my I is already done for me, and I need to put a D. Well, I can't put a D right here, okay, because there is one in this row. So now I know that my D does not go here, so it must have to go here. So when I put my D here, then I can put my K a little bit darker there. Now that box is done. It's perfect. I know I don't have to touch it anymore. Now if you feel like you've got to hang up this now or at any point, you can just stop the recording and go on to your own activity, because I know that time is an issue, but if you want to keep listening for a little bit longer, you can do that as well. All right, so now I'm going to go to my next box. I'm going to go ahead and go to this one just because since I know this guy is good, I'm going to use him to help me with this one. So I need to put a K in here, and I know that I can maybe put him right here because I don't have any other K's in this row. I can't put him here because that K is there. Okay, now there's a K down here, which means that this box right here, in this box, there are no's. I can't put K's there. There's a possibility I could put a K there, and there's a possibility I could put a K here. Again, I can't put a K here or here because there's this K down on this in this column. Can't put a K here because of this K. All right, so I'm going to leave those light K's there for just a minute, and then I can do some erasing later. Next, I want to look at my I. I'm wanting to put my I in one of these 2 spots. Again, even an I is a possibility here. So what I sometimes do is I just go a little bit crazy, and I can put my I maybe there, and my I, oops, he can't go there because I have an I right there. So I'll go ahead and erase that. So my I could go here, and it could go there. So I'm just kind of being a little wishy-washy right now because I don't know which way I'm going to go with some of my choices. All right, so now when I already have my D and my N, and I need to put my A somewhere. So my A cannot go here because of this guy, okay? So there's a possibility, so it can't go in this column at all. So there's a possibility that my A could go here or he could go here, okay? So we'll go ahead and put that as a possibility. And then I have my P. And I know my P can't go in this row. Because he can't go in this row, there's a possibility he can go here, and there's a possibility he could go here. And now I'm just taking a minute to kind of think about my choices. I know that my A is going to be locked in here. I'm going to kind of see how this will work. So I'm going to go ahead and commit him to my I. So if I leave my I there, then that means this guy is not an I anymore, okay? And if I know he's an A, then he's not going to be an A, okay? So he's going to be a P, okay? So if he is a P, then that means that this guy is not a P. He is for sure a K. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to double check. I have my K-I-D-N-A-P, and I still have no doubles so far, so I'm okay. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and jump to this box, because this box right here will help me with this box, and honestly, this box doesn't have any letters, so it's kind of, intimidating me, so I kind of want to wait for him until the end. All right, so I have my K here. and I need to put my I somewhere. I know he cannot go in any of these two boxes because I have an I up here. So that means he has to go in this column right here, but he can't go in this spot because of this I. So that means my I has to be there. I'm like completely confident in that. So I have my K, my I, and now I need to take care of my D. Well, my D's cannot go here because I have a D right there. So these two boxes are off limits, which means my D has to go here. So I have my K, my I, my D. Now I need my N. So my N needs to go here or here. Well, he can't go here because that N is right there. So that means my N has to go there. Okay, so I have my K, I, D, N, A, and then my P can go there. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to this box because once again, this box is going to kind of help me with this guy, and these two I'm kind of saving for the end. All right, so I need to start with my K. I have only two boxes to do, and I know he's not going to go right here because there's already a K in that row. So I'm going to go ahead and commit and put him right there. I have K, I, D, N, and my A is going to go right there, which is great. I don't have any other A's there. I don't have any other A's here. And so he is done. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and be brave and do this box up here. Okay, so I'm going to start with my K. Thinking, can I put him right here? Do I have any other K's right here? Nope. Do I have any others right here? Nope. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe get lucky, and that's where my K goes. So my next letter is an I, okay, and I know he can't go in this box right here, okay? And I know that these ones are off limits right here because of this I. So these two are off limits. So that means I want to put him over here, but he can't go here because of this I, okay? And he can't go here because of this one. So that means my I has to go right there, okay? So now I have my D, and I know that these two boxes are off limits because of this D. So I can't do that. So it means it has to be one of these two boxes. Well, I have a D right here, so he can't go there, so he has to go right there. Okay, so I have a K, I, D, and then I have my N. So I see here I have an N, so it can't be right here. Okay, so it has to be on one of these two here. And I'm looking over here, I don't see an N. Over here, I do have an N, so he's off limits. So it has to be right there. Okay, so I have a K, I, D, N, and then I need my A. My A is going to be in one of these two spots. I have an A right here, which tells me that that's a no, which is great because that would have told me it's a no as well. So my A has to go there, which means my P has to go here. I don't have any other P's here. I don't have any P's here, which means I'm good to go. So now I'm going to go down over to this way. And I have my K to do. And I know I can't put it in one of these three boxes because of this K. Okay, so that means I want to do one of these three boxes. I look right here, I don't have any other K's. I look right here, oop, there's a K. Look right here, oop, there's a K. That means I have to put him right there. Okay, then I have my I. One of these three boxes is a possibility because I don't have any I's over here. So chances are he's going to be in one of these three boxes. I have an I right here though, which means this box is off limits. This box, I don't have any others. He's a possibility. But if I go right here, that I is there, so that means it's off limits. So I'm going to put my I right there. So I have my K, I, and then I have my D. Well, I have a D up here, which means that these two boxes are off limits. So I'm going to go ahead and go with one of these. Well, this one doesn't have any other D's in the row, but this one does have a D here. So that means my D goes right there. So I have K, I, D, then I have an N. I have no N so far right here, so these two boxes are a possibility. There's no other N in this row, but there is one in this row, so that means my N is going to go right there. Now I have my A. My A right here tells me that I cannot go in this spot. So this is going to be probably where he goes. I'm going to double check it. I have no more A's here. I have no other A's here, so I'm confident that that's where that goes. So K, I, D, N, A, and then I have a P right here. I'm going to double check I have no other P's. I don't. No other P's here. I don't. So I am officially done with this Sudoku puzzle. All right. If you are still listening and when you do the sailor, they are wanting the 4 center boxes right here. not these ones, but the 4 that you solve when you're doing the sailor one. So there's a little helpful tip since you listened to all this video. Have a good one, guys. Good luck. Hurry, hurry.